What is going on, guys? Killamckillcam here with an episode of Destiny, and in this episode I'm going to show you how we got the Flawless Raider trophy. And I say we because Team Rezo and I, it was definitely a team effort trying to get this trophy. Dude, I've watched people on Twitch fail miserably trying to get this trophy. It is extremely easy to get once you know what you're doing, and basically we chose Crotas in normal. We all agreed that this would be an easier raid. I've seen people say like on Facebook and LFG sites that they wanted to try it on the Vault of Glass because they're 5 levels higher than the enemies. And here's the thing about the Vault of Glass, guys, it is level 27 for normal, and you can go in there with a group of 32s, but the level cap and the damage caps off at level 30. You guys need to remember that. So you're only actually 3 levels higher than the enemy in the Vault of Glass, and there are so many other elements of danger and ways that you could die in the Vault of Glass. You know, the endless steps, or the stepping puzzle, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, is definitely one of the elements. You know, when you're on Atheon, one false move and you could fall off a ledge. You know, you're going through Gorgon's maze and he looks at you and your whole team wipes. And the other thing about Vault of Glass is it is a longer raid. You know, like I said, we did this in like 30 minutes, and then I actually cut out 5 minutes of us just standing around the crystal here doing absolutely nothing. And so we actually did this probably somewhere between 20 and 25 minutes. Where the Vault of Glass, if you die on Atheon, you're going to redo an hour of the raid. Where if you have to redo, if you died on the very last sword swipe, you would have to redo 30 minutes if you were going to try it again. So I didn't show you guys the thralls. You know, the thralls are self-explanatory. Just get through it without dying. Get through it without falling in a hole. There's no special strategy. You know, a strategy that I came up with, though, if you did want to try a strategy rather than having your whole fire team run through it, which is kind of cheesy, is why we didn't do it. And we wanted to feel like we accomplished this as a team, as a clan. You know, the clan Resolute, they just don't cheese the raid ever. No member ever does. And so we didn't want to do it cheesy. But a strategy that I thought of, if you did want to do it cheesy in the beginning, is if you had everybody fall through the hole in the beginning on the very first bridge, and 5 of your fire team members just sit and wait while a 32 hunter with Don't Touch Me gauntlets and Blink Strike goes through the lamp solo, which is very easy. I've done it, and I've even showed a video on this channel how to do that. The link will be in the description. And then as soon as the hunter finishes that portion, then it will pull you to the second bridge encounter. And again, that strategy, guys, you just had to get everybody over and without dying and kill both the ogres. Now, I recorded this last part. You know, there is a bit of a strategy. We did the center ledge strategy, and we used a bubble to aggro the boomers from the tower. And you see that we put the bubbles up on this side, which was, I guess, if you're facing Atheon, it would be the right side, and because our sword bearer came up on the right side. So basically you pop a bubble, and you'll see where we pop it later, and it basically, when the boomers see the bubble, they shoot at the bubble. They don't shoot at anything else. And if you have a level 32 hunter that can do the Blink Strike technique on crota, is another really good technique to use while you're doing the Flawless Raider. It's a good technique for any crota raid. You know, you get your hunter up there, he swipes them, you know, 3 or 4 times, however many times, and then he drops the sword, and then he does this Blink Strike in order to go invisible, and then he picks the sword up again, he waits for the DPS, and then that way you can just get more sword swipes in. Rather than having to just get 3, 3, 3. And the way that we did it is we got him down before ogres with that technique. Now, another technique that we didn't do on this one, but we've tried on other ones that work pretty good, is after you guys beat the Death Singer and you're killing ads, then go up on top where crota spawns and spawn as many orbs in that location as possible, so that when the sword bearer goes up there and he picks up orbs, not only will he replenish health, but he will replenish his super, and he will be able to super crota with the sword and kill him even faster. Like again, we didn't do it on this one, but we did it on another one, and it worked just flawlessly, guys. So anyways, here it is, and you saw earlier in the video. Now I would recommend bringing as many Titans, level 32 Titans, as possible. You're definitely going to need one Hunter sword bearer. You know, the Hunter sword bearers are the best sword bearers. If you're watching this video and you don't think so, then I respect your opinion. But in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others, the sword bearer is going to be best if it's a hunter that knows how to use the blink strike. Now I've seen Titans as sword bearers, I've seen Warlocks as sword bearers. Whatever you want to use, if you're good at being a sword bearer and you're a Warlock, or if you're good at being a sword bearer and you're a Titan, or if you know somebody who's a good sword bearer that's a Titan or a Warlock, then more power to you. I'm just saying, for the best strategy, because they can go invisible and they won't get shot by the boomers as much. There's not as much danger getting shot by the boomers if you're invisible. You know what I mean? So that's why I say hunters are best for the sword bearer, and a lot of people will agree. So anyways, so you're definitely gonna want the 132 sword bearer, whatever he's going to be, whatever you guys think is best. But in my opinion, you're also going to want as many Titans as possible. Now, we don't have very many Titans in this team, and we did it with just 2 Titans, and everybody else was Hunters. We had 2 Titans and 4 Hunters, and we did it just fine. So, but my idea was to have as many Titans as possible for those bubbles, and especially if you have the Helm of the Saint 14, which causes the enemies to go blind inside the bubble. It really helps in the thralls. Every time you get to a lamp and your Titans are throwing down bubbles, and you have on the Helm of the Saint 14 helmet, and all the thralls that are trying to attack you get caught up inside that bubble, you wait at the lamp and you wait for the darkness to get off you, and when you take off running again, all the thralls are just standing there blind, and they're not able to chase you anymore. So if you had 5 Titans, guys, literally one Titan could pop their bubble every single time you guys got to a lamp, and every single time all the thralls would just get caught up inside that bubble, and you would be able to get to the next lamp safely. And then when you got to, and then plus the Blessing of Light gives you, if you use Blessing of Light, it gives you the armor, where your health bar at the top will turn blue, and anything that tries to kill you will first have to cut down your armor and then your health before they can even kill you. So it's like you have ×2 health almost. And you see me use my bubble a lot, and that's what I run. The Helm of the Saint 14 helmet, which causes the enemies to go blind inside. You saw that earlier when I was taking down the Shrieker. The 2 Hollowed Knights that went through with their sword. As soon as they got into the bubble, they went blind, and they were no longer a threat to me. I was able to pass through the bubble, get Blessing of Light, take down the Shrinker with my Gallahorn, go back through the bubble again, get Blessing of Light again, and make it to the Boomer Tower without getting hurt by anybody or anything. Because when those Shriekers explode, they send those little fucking purple bombs, and those things can kill somebody. So you see here, Buddha, that was Buddha that popped his bubble, and he gave us Weapons of Light. He didn't have on Blessing of Light, and I guess it's just, different strokes for different folks. Or he may not even knew that the Weapons of Light was on there, but whatever. You see that we just took the sword down real fast, and you see us throwing grenades. As soon as the sword bearer goes down and drops the sword, if you throw grenades at the sword, then it will kill any thralls that is a potential threat to the sword bearer. So that's another good technique. And then here you see, guys, we get them down before the ogres, and everybody's happier and shit. And I will say, doing this Flawless Raider also got me the Platinum Trophy for this game. You see there's the Flawless Raider. And then here in a second, you're going to see another screenshot of the Guardian Lord Platinum Trophy. And getting that Guardian Lord Platinum trophy was a better feeling than getting the Gallowhorn. So what we have here at the very last, I had some time. I like to make all my videos about 15 minutes long, so I had a little bit of time to show you guys this 3-manning crota. We had a full fire team, but our sword bearer and 2 others died. And there was just 3 of us left, and we decided to 3-man it. And you see here my fire team, he jumps in front of me so I couldn't DPS crota, and luckily we were able to get enough DPS to take crota down. And right now I'm getting scratched by thralls through the glass, and what happens is I end up falling down right when the sword bearer dies, and 2 more guys end up dying. I know one of them died from thralls getting scratched through the glass, and our sword bearer dies and someone else dies. I don't know how the 3rd person dies, but a 3rd person dies, and we end up 3-manning crota. So basically we just come in here, it's just the 3 of us. You see I have absolutely no health. I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to pick up these orbs to replenish my health, but my super's up. And I'm a Titan again. I have Blessing of Light on the Titan bubble, replenishes your health. I know I'm safe in here, so I'm just gonna wait until we have to go back out when crota goes center, and I will just pop my bubble and I will regenerate my health, and you're gonna see that we take crota down. So there it is, guys, the Flawless Raider trophy, and we are about to 3-man crota. So there it is. That's all I have to say about it. You can watch the rest of the video. I appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and until next time, guys, peace. I don't know how much more Destiny content I'm going to put up. Destiny videos. Mesa Sean hates that word content. I don't know how many more Destiny videos I'm going to put up. I know I got the Order 1886 coming out just in a couple days, and I'm definitely going to do a whole entire playthrough for that, and I'm hoping that I can do a whole entire trophy guide for that game. We'll see how hard the trophies are to get. I want to get a platinum for that game too, and if I can show you guys how to get the trophies for that game, I will definitely post videos on that. And guys, I just want to say thanks for stopping, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, guys, peace.